The consumer goods industry is one of the toughest industries to be doing business in. The insane amount of competition, the number of distribution channels, and the ever-changing fashion needs across different customer segments make it a very difficult business to be in. Now, if you are a new entrant, especially so if you're going to be competing against a market leader with a dominant position, then you're talking about a near impossible uphill battle. Case in point is Luxottica, an Italian manufacturer of eyewear products. Now, Luxottica is the $10 billion company that nobody has ever heard of. But then they still control a predominant share of the market in an industry. Now, if I tell you the brands that they design, manufacture, distribute, and retail for, I'm sure you will instantly know who I am talking about. Brands like Prada, Gucci, Versace, Dolce & Gabbana, Burberry, and so many other brands for whom they design and manufacture eyeglasses for. Now, not only that, Luxottica also owns its own brands like Persol, Oliver People, Oakley, Ray-Ban, and several others. Now, to take it beyond just manufacturing, Luxottica also owns the distribution channels through brands like LensCrafters, Pearl Vision, and Sunglass Hut. And even more so, they also operate the storefronts for Target Opticals and Sears Opticals, two big box brands through whom they own about 1,000 stores. Now, this alone should tell us that Luxottica designs, manufactures, distributes, and retails eyewear, pretty much controlling the end-to-end supply chain in an industry as difficult as the consumer goods industry. Now, not only that, Luxottica also makes available eye insurance products available. Now, what makes the eyewear industry pretty unique is the fact that it requires prescription for most of the day-to-day eyewear. Now, the problem with prescriptions is that it is impossible or almost impossible to move a prescription from provider A to provider B, simply because most eye doctors also sell frames and lenses in their clinics. So when you make money off of lens and frames, you don't want to move your prescription from your location to a different location. Now, by owning some of these storefronts, Luxottica controls the complete supply chain, right from designing up to distribution and retailing. Now, conventional wisdom would say that it is near impossible to enter an industry, especially one dominated 80% by a company like Luxottica. And now that is exactly what Warby Parker did. Warby Parker came into the scene and went after cost and convenience. And by making available good quality eyewear products at an affordable price and also making it available conveniently online, they made a name for themselves. Now, most people would stop right at cost and convenience, but not Warby Parker. They also went after design, the core competency for Luxottica. So now they have cost, convenience, and design. So now you have a fashionable eyewear product available at an affordable price through convenient channels. Now, what more can a consumer ask for? Because now you have an affordable eyewear product for $95 a pair, a far cry from a $250 pair that you had to shell out for Luxottica. Now, Warby Parker was formed by 4 graduates from Wharton. Now, pretty much this is a textbook definition of a typical disruptive innovation, a textbook definition. So by coming into the scene, Warby Parker has demonstrated several facts that disruptive innovation is known for. Now, Luxottica is still the market leader and will be so for the foreseeable future. But by coming into the picture, Warby Parker has proven a few things. One, disruptors can come and disrupt any industry, any company, irrespective of the size, the history, the complexity, or the number of years of existence. Any industry, any company can and will be disrupted, period. And two, disruptors come out of nowhere. They completely come out of the left field. Your disruptive competitors are not necessarily coming from your traditional competition. As proven by Warby Parker, 4 graduates who had no knowledge about eyewear till they started Warby Parker was able to come into the market, establish themselves, make a name for themselves, and continue to grow. And lastly, Warby Parker, like almost all disruptors, started at the very low end of the market by selling an eyewear product, a fashionable eyewear product, for $95 a pair. They entered at the lowest end of the market and continually, gradually building their way up, eventually working up to getting to the products that the incumbent sells, and in most cases, taking customers away from the incumbent. So the Warby Parker Luxottica case is almost a textbook definition of disruptive innovation. A newcomer coming out of completely the left field, out of nowhere, coming into an industry dominated by a market giant with an 80% market share and making a name for itself.